Here comes Biffle looking on the inside. Dead even as they come to the white flag.
Oh, and Casey Kane's not going. He's going to run hard on the outside. Biffle, he's still there.
Gets loose.
He's still there. Oh,
Oh, I'll tell you what.
what a job both of those drivers did.
That was impressive.
The beginning of the day, we talked about how this track has earned a reputation for producing close finishes, and here comes another one. Greg Biffle and Casey Kane out of 4 to the line for the checkers.
And Casey Kane has the run.
Kane wins.
Wow. That is a great job.
Wow.
I did not think.
Mike Skinner in the 23, there's not a whole lot he could do right there. White flag this time.
They were 4 wide, and Dale Jarrett got squeezed out of that sandwich.
Yeah, Dale said, you know, I'm on the pole, and guess what?
Right.
You boys just go right on up there. Ooh, somebody's getting forced high, but they held on to it.
Last lap.
Kerry Earnhardt in the 33, Greg Biffle in the 16. They've been working right against the wall through the corners, getting 3 or 4 cars a lap. Half a lap to go.
Biffle's been good all weekend. Comes Ryan Newman. Got the push.
Now, who's back there against Kerry? Kenny Wallace in the 00. Battling Kerry Earnhardt, 33 and 00 for the final transfer spot.
See Jamie McMurray in the 42 car. Remember, it wasn't that long ago. He was down a lap.
Down to the line in the first of the Gatorade duel. Junior below the line. Mikey got him. Michael Waltrip wins it in the final 500 feet.
He thought maybe that Newman was dragging the brake. He said, man, let him hang out. Go, 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 and we'll go. And then we'll settle it between the two of us.
Okay, here we go. He's got one more shot right here.
Tony Raines is still right there. Here comes David Reagan, Brad Keselowski.
Off of turn 2, 4,000-foot back straightaway. Here they go, 3 wide. Keselowski, his teammate, is up there. Is he going to get up there and push Earnhardt Jr. by?
That's what Junior needed, was somebody he could really count on, but Brad can't get there quick enough. I think Junior's just waiting until he gets to the tri-oval here to try to make that move.
Turn 3. Remember, the start-finish line is all the way down in turn 1, so if you make the pass, you don't want to make it too early.
Here we go. We got to see Junior go here. Here comes Tony Raines to the inside.
Junior up high. David Reagan is there. And here comes David Reagan.
How about Joey Logano coming in third?
David Reagan gets the win at Talladega. Wow.
Now, we need that 30 car to get out of the way. Here he comes on, looking outside, looking outside. This is his move right here. He saved this. He saved the outside move, if it'll work or not.
And right there where Elliott Sadler been the strongest through the middle of 1 and 2. They're going to run up on the lap car. Johnny Sauter, half a lap to go.
And Casey Kane almost ran out of racetrack exiting turn number 2.
He's got one more shot, boys. It's going to be right here.
Lap car is going to cause Elliott Sadler the race.
I don't know, Darryl. I believe Elliott Sadler shut the door high on him. He's going to shut the door high on him.
Sadler had to look for Sauter. Here comes Kane. Sadler by half a car length.
I thought that lap car was going to cost him a race.
Next time by. Here they go. White flag, boys. Last time. He's there.
And he cut the margin in less than half.
Hey, boys, watch this. Jimmy goes up high to block him. That may or may not be good. If he can get that run right here, if he can get it, keep that momentum, he's going to get a run at him. He'll get one shot at turn 3 and 4. I'm telling you, they're going to be side by side when they come to the line. It's going to be another one of those fantastic Atlanta finishes. Johnson tries to block him. It's who can stay in the throttle here off turn 4. And here they come, and I think Cole's got the advantage on him. He knows it. He wins it. Already has done it. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. 2-1.
He's going for the lead, boys. On the top side.
White flags. White flag.
Got Bobby Hamilton pushing on him from behind.
2 Dodges lined up on the high side. Rick Crawford on the low side. And here comes Terry Cook now on the high side. Terry Cook going for the pass as they go into turn 1.
3 wide. They split Terry Cook in the middle. Crawford to the downside. He's going to get help. Here comes Travis Kvapil.
Kvapil on the bottom side. Rick Crawford on the inside. Robert Presley on the high side. Bobby Hamilton right behind him. They're pushing him down the back.
The bottom line. The bottom line. Here it comes. Rick Crawford coming back now. Robert Presley out in front. He's going to be able to block Crawford and stay on the bottom. And Robert Presley going to try to defend his title here.
Dennis Setzer makes it 3 up on top. Dennis Setzer around the outside of Bobby Hamilton.
Here they come out of sport. Presley dodging to the high side. Crawford goes down low. He tries to make the pass. As they're coming on the line, it's Rick Crawford making the pass. And Crawford wins the Daytona 250.
What a win for Tom Mitchell. Sitting at home in Texas, watching
turn 4, and if he can get alongside, and Labonte right to the grass to hold him off. Last time.
He can't do it. I don't believe he can do it unless Bobby messes up.
There he goes to the bottom, Darrell. They're going to be side by side on turn 2. Bobby's on the high side.
You can't pass over there. There's no way.
What's that?
One last charge right here,
It's all over, boys. Was that the last best move made
outside.
too soon?
Here he comes. Outside.
Just like in Atlanta last March. He's not going to be able to do it, I don't think. They're side by side.
Here he comes.
Jimmy Johnson. Got it. 48 car.
He did it. 3 in a row. Jimmy Johnson.
By 2.
Waving the white flag down there as they come by. Can Harvick get his first career victory in NASCAR's Craftsman trucks? Will Chevy win the manufacturer's title? Can Musgrave do anything? He wobbles coming off turn 2.
He's doing all he can do, Doc. He's on the hammer.
Half a mile from the checkered flag in the Chevy Silverado 150. Here comes Musgrave on the inside.
Is he going to use the bumper?
Fans are on their feet. They touch out of turn 4. And a Chevrolet will win the Chevy Silverado 150. What a finish for Kevin Harvick and Ted Musgrave.
Still single file.
White flag. 1 lap to go.
Coming to the white, man. Coming to the white. Single file behind him.
Front 4, single foul.
Here they go. They got to go. They got to get Mark. They got to move him somehow.
Gets back to that yellow line right around the bottom, all the way through turn 1 and 2.
Mark Martin is driving the race of his life, and there's nobody that's better at holding people off at Daytona.
And Kyle Busch lagged back a little bit. Is he going to get help? Is he going to come? He's looking.
Back behind you.
He almost squeezed Harvick into the wall, and here comes Harvick, the 29, with Matt Kenseth.
Oh, Mark got loose. Mark got loose.
And Harvick's getting a run off turn 4. It's going to be a drag race all the way back to the start-finish line. No caution. They're side by side, right to the line.
Big crash. Here they come. Checkered flag. Harvick. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
We got one car on his roof coming across the start-finish line.
Still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere. Boyer's on fire. Jeff Gordon's wrecked.
And they are still wrecking.
Montoya, Stremme, Kenseth, Biffle, Marlin, Carl Edwards, Casey.
We will have 1 lap to determine this one tonight. The white flag in the air. Skinner, Darnell cross the start-finish line.
Look at 3 wide there. Remember, if the caution flag were to come out, this race would be over. Eric needs to do something now.
Mike Skinner looking to find victory lane again in his career. Problems behind him. Will that bring out the caution? Not yet. They're holding it out. No caution as of this point. It's going to be a battle. Here comes Eric Darnell. He charges to the outside. Coming out of turn number 4, side by side. Who's going to win it? It is going to be Mike Skinner. Skinner will win it over Eric Darnell.
How about that finish?
Big crash right in front of the start-finish line.
Pretty good run. He's there, right beside him.
Last lap of the season. Teammates Mark Martin and Greg Biffle fighting for the lead while Tony Stewart tries to hang on to his position to clinch the championship.
Oh, this is going to be good off of 2.
This has been Biffle's sweet spot off the second corner.
Mark's there.
He's there.
And I think Mark's been better in 4.
Looks that way.
See if he can pull it off. Boy, Biffle drove in deep.
Will it stick?
Oh, he's sliding up the track.
Out of 4, they come to the line.
Wow.
Greg Biffle wins the race. Watching for Tony Stewart.
And finishing second. Through the tri-oval, across the start-finish line. White flag in the air. 2.66 miles remain. Bodine in front of Crawford.
Here's Kyle Busch. He jumps to the outside. He's going to try to make something happen, and nobody is going with him.
Nobody goes with Kyle Busch as he moves to the outside. Will they try to make the move coming out of 2? Will they fan out and see if they can get by Todd Bodine?
What's Rick Crawford going to do? He's right now in second. Ty Bodine's our leader.
Crawford is going to wait till the last minute, it looks like.
Still single file through turn number 3. Rick's going to move up, try to get a little momentum. He needs to create a little bit of a gap to get some momentum.
This is it. Will Johnny Benson give Rick Crawford any help as they come through turn 4? Into the tri-oval they go. It's Todd Bodine. Now Johnny Benson looks to the outside. Here comes Rick Crawford as he goes to the outside. It's Crawford on the outside. Bodine, and they go across the start-finish line. Bodine by 14.
Lap to go. Labonte has the good run here in the quad oval. He took a look to the inside. Couldn't make the move. He'll head for the top side of the racetrack in turns 1 and 2, but Dale Earnhardt maintains the lead down the backstretch for the final time. Labonte right on the rear spoiler.
And Earnhardt goes in high. That's going to leave some room for Labonte on the bottom.
Here comes Bubba Labonte making a charge. They come toward the line. Who will it be? It is going to be...
I don't know.
I don't either.
Will look like Earnhardt just by a little bit.
That was one of the...
Just like yesterday. White flag this time. 1 to go, boys.
All right, somebody's got to go different. Can't all go the same way. Kenseth went low in 1. Changes lanes. Here comes Kane on the outside. Just can't quite mat it right there off of turn 2. McMurray almost hit the wall exiting 2 and drops back.
Yeah, he lost a lot of ground right there. Last time through 3 and 4, though.
Here they
Kane goes to the bottom.
Kane comes to the bottom.
He gets a run. He's got a good run on him.
Side by side of the line. Kenseth. Told you to be a Moco finish. Matt Kenseth wins the Subway 400.
Labonte coming up behind him as they go across the start-finish line. The white flag flies. 1 lap of racing to go.
It's a tailgate. He stays up on the back tailgate. And they're racing to turn 1 that way.
Bobby's staying on the outside. He knows Ron. Look at him. He's pulling up beside him, it looks like.
Ron Hornaday on the inside as they go down the backstretch. Here comes Bobby Labonte on the high side. It's Bobby Labonte trying to get by Ron Hornaday as they go to 3 and 4.
Ron drives it down in the corner.
As they work their way through 3 and 4, they're side by side coming out of turn number 4 on the high side. Bobby Labonte, they hit again. It's Bobby Labonte and Ron Hornaday. Ron Hornaday goes across the start-finish line just inches in front of Bobby Labonte.
How could this race have been better than last year? And I think it was.
I can't believe it.
I think we got it. I think we got it.
Oh,
They're coming for the white flag right here. 1 lap to go.
The Childress team trying to go to victory lane for the 2nd year in a row in this race.
We had a photo finish here last race. We're getting ready for another one, folks. Get up off your seats. Here they go.
For 2 in a row, trying to set him up.
Gordon's going to make the big move on the inside when they get down here to turn 3. Slow car might be in the way. Here he comes. He's going to drive it to the bottom.
Oh, Harvick's leaving a lot of bottom open.
This slow car is going to be in the way. Just like a year ago, he's going to get him, though. He's going to get him.
Gordon got loose. It's Harvick.
Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches. What a race.
Look at that. That 5 car is strong, man.
Not only is he strong, I'm telling you, he is really hit that thing, too. He's going to be in the gas all the way. I don't care how sideways this thing gets.
Last lap. And he needs to be, because if they wreck right now, he's got to be the first guy across that loop.
Kyle Busch now has his brother Kurt behind him.
The one thing is Kyle Busch has the inside, and because of where the start-finish line here is, at this place, the inside line is the line if you can maintain it coming out of turn 4.
Oh
man, I'll tell you what.
Will Edwards help his teammate, or will he make a move for the win?
I don't know if he'll be able to make the move for the win.
Kyle Busch is the guy right here. He's your winner.
He's gonna have the momentum, and he's gonna get to the line.
Coming to the checkers.
Oh, whoa! That was close. I don't know.
Waiting for scoring.
I think the 26 got him.
It says 26 on the monitor.
Wow, great. My God.
5 now. Look at that run through the center of the corner. There's Colin Brown right there.
Again,
Colin's in the 5th spot.
Has 2 truck length lead over Johnny Benson. He's taken over 2nd.
Benson's gaining on him. Ty Bodine makes another move on the inside of the 6th truck.
Final lap, inside of 2 miles to go. We're riding along with Colin Brown.
Oh, we got a spin.
Problems in turn number 1.
No
Sliding
caution.
is Ron Hornaday.
No caution. These guys are racing back. No caution.
Ron Hornaday off the racetrack. The field gets through 1 and 2. They stay green. Eric Darnell tries to hold off Johnny Benson. Here he comes looking to the bottom of the racetrack.
Johnny goes right down to the bottom. What a great job by Eric Darnell. Here comes Tom Bodine.
Johnny Benson looking to the inside. It's door to door as they come to the start-finish line. Johnny Benson trying to get it. He's going to go across the start-finish line. They were almost identical across the start-finish line. We still have...
Right now, Mike Skinner's using the throttle pedal, the steering wheel, but most importantly, the rear view mirror.
I can't even talk about it. 4 wide, 5 wide. And they made it. They made it.
Dave Blaney almost took out half the field coming from the apron up onto the racetrack there.
If they told me they could have made that turn, I'd have said there ain't no way.
They were 5 wide.
And 2 of them were on the apron.
Skinner blocking, Junior.
Oh, gee. Uh-oh, boys.
He's going to run out of racetrack.
Got to give him some room, Mike.
Earnhart Jr. muscled his way to the front. They're lining up for a run behind him. Here comes Jeff Burt. This is it.
They all make it back without wrecking him. Surprise me, boys.
2 by 2. Earnhardt on the bottom. Skinner up top to squeeze him down. Photo finish.
I will not try to call that. We was looking right down on him.
Mike Skinner just back from his honeymoon.
Man.
His wife
close.
Right there in the middle.
Cuts down. He's going to make it down. He's going to get down under him. That's not the way to do it. I don't know. Come on, baby. Come on.
Side by side. 2 laps to go. Somebody's got to give. Getting into turn 1.
Nobody. And in the wall goes Busch.
That was not a very good idea.
Look, the crossover move. He got into it.
Come on, clear. Good job, man. Hang in there.
And here comes Blaney. Blaney is now the best car on the track.
Oh, baby, I'm telling you, Kurt Busch is not going to give up the win.
No, he's not. They'll be coming to the white flag this time. Ricky Craven's not going to give up either.
Come on, Ricky.
He gets that run on the high side right there. Kurt Busch looks like he's struggling with his race car.
Here he comes. Here we go again. He's going to wait on this. He's going to put the crossover on it. He realized that wasn't a good move that last time.
White flag.
Here he goes. He's going to try to slide under him here. Come on, baby.
And Blaney's coming.
Both these cars are driving terrible right now. Half a lap to go.
Nah, they're driving good. Come on, baby. You can do it on this end of the speedway. Come off the 4 and get up alongside of him.
Half a mile
to go. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Who's going to get off?
Here he comes. Here he comes. He's got him this time.
It's going to be a drag race. Wow. They touch. They touch.
Craven got him. Craven got him.
Craven got him.
And
Craven. All right. What a finish.
Have you ever?
No, I've never.
Wow.
What a finish.
That is one happy group right there.
That's one great race. I'm going to tell you, it's the greatest race I've ever seen at Darlington.
Scott Miller gets his first win as a crew chief.
Pontiac gets a win. Kyle Wells' engine program gets a win.
First year for that engine program.
And for the 5th time in Darlington history, a race is settled with a last lap pass. We didn't have a last lap pass for the win last year. That's the end of that.
That was at the start finish line pass there. What a race.
I got to see this again.
I do too. Let's watch.
Coming off turn 4 onto the front stretch. That's about as close as it'll get right there.
And this right here, I don't know what kept them from both wadding them up down here in turn 1, but bam, oh boy, Craven really shot out into him.
It is amazing they didn't wreck after they crossed the start-finish line.
Darrell, if instead of Busch coming down into Craven, if he stays straight, does he beat Craven?
I don't think he had any choice, Mike, because Craven came off the bottom and really slammed into him. I think they got hooked together and couldn't get apart.
Look at Craven in there. Look at him fighting that steering wheel.
And it's a good thing that Pontiac's got the kick out on the nose.
Yeah, that was the difference.
But he wouldn't have won.
Look at how close this finish is. Right there. Wow.
Oh, baby.
And I'm going to tell you what, they didn't even need seats in these grandstands because nobody was sitting down.
And nobody's leaving. Look at this, right to the line. How close can you get it?
But now, what's really, when they get on down here, I mean, I thought they were both going to wad him up, and they'd have to take him to victory circle on the rollback.
Steve Burns with the